Welcome everyone to Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. And this is the new one that came out in 2014. Many years after the last one had come out. We're going to play this one as a casual player, not in gamer mode, because I don't want everyone to just sitting there scratching their head waiting for me to find stuff. So go ahead and put in the name. Mr. Gibble is at it again. And let's go ahead and play this. Let me just go ahead and just do a quick thing here on the options here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down a bit here, because it tends to get pretty loud. I watched the opening a little bit earlier.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Okay, I believe this game was a Kickstarter project, and they had finally brought it back after all these years. See, this game is an adventure game that plays kind of like a movie, from what I understand. I've played some of the old ones in the past, and they have a lot of movie type scenes where they actually have gaming graphics, and I'm trying to think if they actually green screen the people in, and they use some kind of computer to put actual real actors onto the screen on top of the computer graphics. So it's pretty cool. But this is from the old times. And back in the 90s when they were originally doing this, this was cutting edge stuff.
Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. Well, that's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you, over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick, whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this tutorial. For everyone else that is not interested in it, they can just go ahead and skip ahead a few minutes in the video. But I'm going to put this on there for the people that
Activating
might be
tutorial
interested.
mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle.
Oh, that'll be easy.
This
No more
is
hunt
the
and peck.
look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
More furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, My Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory.
Stupid.
You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my eyes.
Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
Okay, so for everybody that just watched that, if you ever get a record album and it snaps in half, good luck trying to glue the sucker back together. Because even if you can get it back together and you play it, it's going to go pop, 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 pop as the thing spins around. So don't ask me how I know. Okay, so game has started. We are in Tex's office here. And we have a fax. Okay. Okay, that is the outside. Where's the fax machine? That's some sort of a computer. Oh, and there's actually is glue in a broken record in here. That wasn't just a tutorial. So I guess we are going to have to work on that. Ooh, we have money.
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
Okay. Ah! And here we are in 2050, and they're still using faxes in New San Francisco. So it's like, let's go ahead and grab this, see what it says.
Oh boy, a fax.
Item added to the inventory. Okay, so I'm going to have to examine the fax.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
Okay. Let's take a look at this.
Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. Well, that's new.
Okay. I guess you pretty much click on anything and get,
Yeah, it's a picture of pre-World War III San Francisco.
pre-World War III. How nice.
When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor.
PI and dance instructor.
When things get slow in the detective
All right.
business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize.
Got the feet on the floor.
Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Alright, what is this? Got a hole in his wall.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Yeah, he must have made the custodial staff really, really angry. I don't remember my office furniture being so nice. What happened?
What happened?
Ah, the Big Finish Detective by your Aaron Corners. Finns make the best detectives. My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ike Hammer. I try to collect all their Candy comics.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab the record.
Oh, man, this record's broken in two.
That looks like the Maltese Falcon.
Blue's always useful.
If you're wondering what that is, there's an old Humphrey Bogart movie you can watch by the same name. Alright, let's go to our inventory. Let's see if we can put this record together. Alright, we put the record in this slot and the glue in the other slot.
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner!
Alright. And...
That won't work.
Wait a minute, no, I want to use it over here.
I close my eyes.
For better or worse, we now have Gene Autry. Correspondence School of Private Investigation, only the best.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
Okay.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone.
And there is
You have
Bogey
to
up
pay
on the
fee.
wall right there.
One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him.
Golf partner. Okay.
Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker. Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
Alright. What am I looking for in here? Evidently nothing. Okay, what is this thing here?
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
Alright. And what's this thing here? That must be his phone.
No messages on the vid phone. Article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history?
Maybe. Alright, let's keep looking.
This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. Why would I be researching this?
What's this thing?
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
Okay, what else haven't we looked at?
Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
Not finding anything in here. Alright.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
The old Tex Murphy.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
Alright, alright, so we have, what else have we tried? This door. Okay.
Oh, that's new. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, What were they paying me for? This is where I store my trench coats.
In the drawer?
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Okay.
The government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. That was from my first jackalope hunt. Perfect. All I need is one good night's stand. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down-on-his-luck PI. Am I going crazy here? I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture. Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if he's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since.
Well, things happen. Alright, so he's got his comics up on the wall. This doesn't open.
The footrest. The door to my back storage room is locked.
Alright, let's go back out
That's
here.
strange.
Right, I don't think there's anything we haven't looked at. Maybe the ceiling fan?
It's my fan club. Oh, my one true fan.
Alright, what else is there here? Alright, let's turn the flashlight on. See if it gives us a clue. Okay, that's the laziness here. I didn't notice this being away from the wall like this.
Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Alright, enough of this. Out the door we go. Let's go explore.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
Okay, down we go.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
So it appears that Tex has been missing in his mind for quite some time.
That's an empty vial.
Okay. It appears you don't need it either. What's this?
This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
Some
No one
casing.
knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
What is this here?
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. He shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
Alright.
Nice graffiti art. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed.
Okay, let's have a look around. Anything there? I'm not going to do too much back here, but I will go investigate the electronics shop.
Nice graffiti art.
All right. Pretty desolate street, huh? Not a person walking around. All right, well.
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals.
All right, well, I can't get in through the front door. It says closed, so let me walk around to the back. We have something on the ground.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential. It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Okay, crime scene, do not cross, or do not enter. All right,
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals.
All right.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
All right, let's head back out to the front here and see if there's anything else.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil when they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
God, attic robots. That's when you know things are bad.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Okay. Let's see, where are we going now?
Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. It's a 3 Cards to Midnight shop. 3 Cards at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Okay. Rusty's Fun Mask. Gags, jokes, balloons, and games. Closed. Nothing is open. Knights Templar. Lord Protectors of the... what is it? Of the... well, I can't even read that. Of the Avenue? Okay. Clubhouse.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Okay. It's too early in the night, evidently. Alright, well, where can we go elsewhere? This is closed. But let's explore it anyway.
Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
And that's that. Where else can we go? We've got to find some other places around here. Let's see what goes in this way. Anyone in here?
If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
Okay. So now we need to find a bell, perhaps? Alright, let's worry about that later. Let's look around here.
Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit.
Alright, Let's go back out this direction here. Sapphire, domineering escort. Have you been a bad boy? Oh, do I dare go in here?
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
And I can't get in there. It's with the white feather up there.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
Alright, let's go up this direction, see where this gets us.
Needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
What's this?
Needs a key.
Everything needs a key. Alright, so we've searched the first floor, second floor. Now let's go to the third floor, see if we can get in this building.
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom.
Okay, and that
I thought that was
is
awfully presumptuous of me.
Tex's place. Alright, so we're down here again. Let's head back out on the street. So far, this adventure is going nowhere because we haven't found anything to get us started yet. We got a few clues in the alleyway. Nothing really over here. So everything is closed, so I'm going to have to do something here to get...
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
What's this? Broken zipline trolley. Okay.
I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Head in the old head in the water cooler trick.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less. I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit.
Okay. You know, right now I'm wishing that I would have actually gone back and played all the other games so I'd understand what the heck is going on in this particular... Alright, what?
This door's just painted on.
Okay, so I just came up here for absolutely nothing. Alright, well that's interesting.
I knew there was something creepy in there.
Okay. Alright, well where can we...
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Alright, so with this game, the space bar doesn't do anything. You can't jump.
Opened his own barbecue joint.
It actually works
It
as...
tastes just like arson in your mouth.
The space bar actually works as like the left mouse button in this game if you wanted to do that. But you can't do any jumping.
The gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
Alright, can't go in there. So back out this direction again. Let's try this here.
Ah, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
The Bruin Stew. Is that this place? Where the hell is the Bruin Stew? Is this it?
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Wow, hello, stranger.
Okay. Let's try this top one. Pinch me.
This totally feels like a dream.
That has got to be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Just for that, I'm gonna get you some coffee. Black?
Oh man, you ruined my joke.
Is that blood? Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again.
I don't know what happened, but you look pretty incredible in a nurse's outfit.
You do, huh? You in the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloody.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Louie, you look great. I hardly recognized you. I mean, how did you lose so much weight so fast? Is it some sort of hypo-lipo session?
I've been this weight for some time now. You just never noticed.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here. And why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Acid trip, here we go.
I'm stone cold sober. Other than my head, I feel totally normal. It's everything else that's weird.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Ah, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very returning.
Oh no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here, I'm sitting on a great... Ah!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
Fabergé World Tour 14, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, though.
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
as opposed to his face. Oh, gosh.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Yeah, those gunshots we heard have to be connected to me. I'd better get out there and investigate before the cops get here.
Mike, you really need to see a doctor. You can't drive in this condition. I'll call a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go.
Okay. Not sure what all this is here. This is interesting. I don't know. It says holes in Tex's apartment, Tex's memory loss. Can we question him about other things?
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember. But I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm going to end this part right here, and because we're getting on better part of 45 minutes right now, and we'll come back in a second part and we'll pick up this line of questioning with him and go from there. And thanks for watching the brand new series here, Tesla Effect, Tex Murphy Adventure, and we'll see you in part 2. And if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, go ahead and do so because this is going to be a good game.